Consumer rights. In this topic, we will learn about information about goods and services and where should consumers go to get justice. There are many goods and services that we purchase that require special attention to safety. For example, pressure cookers have a safety valves. If it is defective, can cause a serious accident. The manufacturers of the safety valves have to ensure high quality. You also need public or government action to see that this quality is maintained. However, we do find bad quality products in the market because the supervision of these rules is weak and the consumer movement is also not strong enough. Information about goods and services. When you buy any commodity, you will find certain details given on the packaging. These details are about ingredients used, price, batch number, date of manufacture, expiry date, and the address of the manufacturer. When you buy garments, you will find information on instructions for washing. Why is it that rules have been made so that the manufacturer displays this information? It is because consumers have the right to be informed about the particulars of goods and services that they purchase. Consumers can then complain and ask for compensation or replacement if the product proves to be defective in any manner. If people sell medicines that have expired, severe action can be taken against them. Similarly, one can protest and complain if someone sells a good at more than the printed price on the packet. This is indicated by MRP, that is, maximum retail price. In fact, consumers can bargain with the seller to sell at less than the MRP. In recent times, the right to information has been expanded to cover various services provided by the government. In October 2005, the Government of India enacted a law popularly known as RTI, Right to Information. Any consumer who receives a service in whatever capacity, regardless of age, gender, and nature of service, has the right to choose whether to continue to receive the service. Suppose you want to buy toothpaste and the shop owner says that she can sell the toothpaste only if you buy a toothbrush. If you are not interested in buying the brush, your right to choose is denied. Similarly, sometimes gas supply dealers insist that you have to buy the stove from them when you take a new connection. In this way, many a times you are forced to buy things that you may not wish to, and you are left with no choice. These are some examples in which consumers are denied their rights. Such instances occur quite often in our country. Where should these consumers go to get justice? Consumers have the right to seek redressal against unfair trade practices and exploitation. You might be interested in knowing how an aggrieved person gets his or her compensation. Let us take the case of Prakash. He had sent a money order to his village for his daughter's marriage. The money did not reach his daughter at the time when she needed it, nor did it reach months later. Prakash filed a case in a district-level consumer court in New Delhi. The consumer movement in India has led to the formation of various consumer protection councils to guide consumers to file cases in the consumer court. Under COPRA, a three-tier quasi-judicial machinery at the district, state and national levels was set up for redressal of consumer disputes. The district level court deals with the cases involving claims up to Rs 20 lakhs, the state level courts between Rs 20 lakhs and Rs 1 crore, and the national level court deals with cases involving claims exceeding Rs 1 crore. If a case is dismissed in district level court, the consumer can also appeal in state and then in national level courts. Thus, the Act has enabled us as a consumer to have the right to represent in the consumer courts. While buying many commodities, on the cover, you might have seen a logo with the letters ISI, egg mark or hallmark. India has been observing 24 December as the National Consumer Day. It was on this day that the Indian Parliament enacted the Consumer Protection Act in 1986. The consumer movement in India has made some progress in terms of numbers of organized groups and their activities. There are today more than 700 consumer groups in the country, of which only about 20 to 25 are well organized and recognized for their work. After 20 years of the enactment of COPRA, consumer awareness in India is spreading slowly. Besides this, the enforcement of laws that protect workers, especially in the unorganized sectors, is weak. Nevertheless, there is scope for consumers to realize their role and importance. Consumer movement can be effective only with the consumer's active involvement. Summary: rules and regulations are required for the protection of the consumers in the marketplace. Consumer movement as a social force originated with the necessity of the protecting and promoting the interest of consumers against unfair trade practice. When you buy any commodity, you should care about following details: price, batch number, date of manufacture, expiry date, etc. The consumers have the right to be informed about the goods and services that they purchase. The consumers have the right to be informed about the goods and services that they purchase. When you buy any commodities, then see carefully ISI mark, egg mark or